Hello, and welcome to REVEILLE. Today's call to action is support student activism and the March for Our Lives. Tomorrow is the big day. As many as 500,000 students and adults who support them are expected to participate in the March for Our Lives rally in Washington, D.C. This despite a powerful storm warning that has already dumped several feet of snow on the ground all along the East Coast. While the weather may be freezing cold, it's better to endure that than to continue attending school in fear of being massacred. In addition to the March for Our Lives rally in Washington, satellite rallies will be held in over 800 cities nationwide. Student voices from coast to coast have stirred the conscience of America. On the downside, student voices have also smoked out the idiots in our legislatures. I'm not for arming teachers because teachers are hired to teach, though many are already also filling in for absentee parents or parents who are holding down 2 or 3 jobs, or as confidants for students who just need someone to talk to. Though the Florida legislature promptly passed a so-so gun control law following the massacre of 17 students and adults, the measure also included a provision to arm teachers. That's all teachers need. To pull a gun and fight off a person armed with an assault weapon, a weapon of war that can fire hundreds of rounds in less than a minute. But an Alabama legislator had another reason for not arming teachers, because most of them are women. Not to be outdumbed, a Florida legislator said that kids shouldn't be telling adults what to do. Listen. If you're a kid who has been in a situation where your fellow students were massacred, you're no longer just a kid. You're a kid who has been forced by a brutal act of violence to learn to think and act like an adult under the circumstances. I like the sign a student was carrying in a recent march on Washington. The sign read, "When adults act like kids, kids need to become the adults." There have been over 12,000 shootings in America during the first 3 months of this year, 18 in schools, the most recent just a couple of days ago. Look, it's time to put a stop to this kind of senseless violence and ban the sale of assault weapons, which can be done without violating the Second Amendment. Support the students tomorrow and join a rally in your community, and help pressure legislatures and Congress to pass sensible gun control laws.